Hello YouTube, this is the inside of that Ryobi drill that you would have seen in my Sunday in the shop video, okay? This mechanics wire is to hold this together because if you turn this down here, back here somewhere, there's a little tank. If you turn this or it bumps, it pops apart. So this is all safety wired. I know it looks cobbled, but it works. Okay. We're going to run this in high speed only. This is the shift lever that was up here. When you went like this, it threw this back. Okay, the little piece of 90-degree wire, okay, rides in a slot here. And that always slides by there. All this inside's turned. I don't know if you can see down in there or not, but I did take a picture of it. So, you could not lock nothing in here. This is epoxy. I got a little piece melted in here. You might be able to see it better here to kind of hold this down, and this is epoxy. Okay, so we're trusting that to hold together. We did change the chuck. There is a screw in here. Now these screws was a straight screwdriver, not a Phillips. It loosens to the right. Okay, so then what I did after I took the screw out, real quick, is you lock an Allen wrench in there. I had this part device and I smacked it with a hammer really quick. A good quick swift hit will spin the chuck loose. So here's the chuck, and this is a Jacobs keyless chuck. So I cannot tell you if this chuck's made in USA or not. I am not going to swear to it. I don't care if it says USA on it anyway. Jacobs USA. That does not mean that it was made here. But this can be used for another project. We wanted a chuck on here with a key to make this smaller. We're going to use this like a rotary tool to put wire brush and things in like that, so it has to go one direction only. This is air cooled. The air blows out here, so we'll pause, we'll put this back on here, and we'll show you just a little bit more in this episode. This is probably going to be a part 2 of how this thing is made. Depends on how long it goes. We're already at 2 minutes, so hang in there. We'll put this back together again. Okay, we do have a picture of the grooves we had to grind in there. That was just with whatever bits you can use in your Dremel. I have them carbide, whatever, fluted. They kind of look like drill bits where they grind. So there's going to be plenty of air space. We want this long enough to have a switch on the back. Here, maybe this will help. Maybe we'll crank this up here a little bit. Okay, these are 1.5" couplers, which makes them about 1 3/4" in size, because they're 4.5" inside diameter water plastic PVC water pipe. Okay, what we're going to do to get these two to glue together, this is all the bigger it's going to be. I do have a big hand, so otherwise it'd be a little bit awkward for me. But if you ever tried getting a drill down in place, you know this is going to be a handier tool for wire brushing and stuff. Okay, we will be putting some pieces in here and gluing them, and then we'll be gluing this to there, and we'll also be putting glue around here. Okay, so we want our wires ready for our switch. We'll figure out what the back is going to be, because we want air back here. Okay, but as far as down in here, we can have the plastic stuck in there. We will be chopping another one of these up. These are only like $1 something a piece. So stay tuned. We don't know if this, as I said, we don't know if this is going to be a 2-parter. It's pretty simple how I got this shoved in here. Like I said, you'll see where I had the grooves in there. You can almost see one there. There'll be a picture of that to get all this to fit in there. So every drill is different. Everything's different. This is just a whatever idea, concept. That's all the bigger it'll be. Have me nice, handy. You stand it up here. Nice, handy little 12-volt. Hook it up to the car battery, power supply or something. The clutch still works. See? You can still use the clutch and lock it into drill mode. So, there you go. Stay tuned. We'll put a little bit more in this video. We may be able to fit all of them. I hope so, because we're already probably at about 5 minutes. So, stay tuned. Okay, we're done with this project. How we join these two together, we cut one little piece about this shape. We had 2 of them, I should say. We stuck them down inside here and glued them, and then glued the other one on top. I took a picture there and glued together. I forgot to take a picture of just the two little pieces sticking out. That's why I explained it. Okay, we used a piece of brass back here for the switch. That's just some hot melt glue to hold the wires. Now we're going to hook it up to our little battery, which is not as powerful as a car battery. So it's not going to have as much power, but it's not going to be real fast. But these are these stones you can buy at different stores. We're going to get out a old rusted railroad spike and do a little grinding, so stay tuned for that. Okay, this is take two. Something happened to the camera, stopped recording. Okay, I thought I'd mention, the reason I did all that on that little thing there for the shifter is because that little wire bale would not fit inside here. So that's why I chopped it off, put some little piece of epoxy. You'll see it in the pictures, you know, and in the first part of the video. Okay, not going to be real super powerful on this little battery, but we did make a groove in here. To kill this thing, and it's on the first step of the clutch. There, this would be drill. Some of them pop. You just can't stop this thing. It's even in high gear. Not much for speed, but it's got a lot of torque. That's about all I could think to mention about it. I mentioned why I had to do that with the transmission little shift lever, chop it up and do all that. Like I said, you can still do your stuff here and go to drill all the way. That's about it. I got the ace tape. I don't know if I mentioned that anywhere along the line. Wrapped two different directions. Really nice stuff to grip. It's almost too big for my hand, but I got big hands, so that's not too bad for me to grip. You can always use two hands of this. I don't know if you can see me get in here. I'm kind of a little bit too close here with the camera, but you know, you get two hands on this thing. You get down there. Mostly this for wire brush, cleaning up stuff. Like, say you're working on the car, you got to clean up something. Now you got to check where you can keep that tight, because these do not work in a cordless drill. That's why they've been throwing my door brand new. I probably got 4 of these all together. That's why they're laying there. They don't work in a cordless drill. You got to put a regular drill and crank them up. So probably why I haven't used them much going out to do small stuff projects. But there you go. This was in a piece of wood I burned in a wood stove, so it was all burned off, crusty and rusty there. But thanks for watching. Maybe someday I'll have some project to do and I'll get this tool out and you'll see me working on something with it. So thanks again. We'll have plenty of pictures at the end.